Welcome back to another comic breakdown on the channel, and today we're looking at Luke Cage Hero for Hire #1. This one is a great fit for this month, being Black History Month, and this comic series does tackle the issue of racism throughout. We'll be going through the top details, the comic's importance, my predictions, and last but not least, my final thoughts. So, moving on, these are the different variant covers that we'll be getting from this comic. In order from left to right, it's the ultra rare, the uncommon, the common, the rare, and the secret rare. At these covers, I'll 100% be picking up the common, and I like the look of the rare, so I may be considering getting that one as well, depending on the other comic drops this week. The drop's taking place on Tuesday, the 8th of February at 8 AM Pacific time, which is the same time that all the comic drops are usually dropped. The edition size is the same as the other 30K edition comic drops we get, so nothing different there. And the rare, the ultra rare covers of this comic will be exclusive variants to VeVe. So that just means that you can't find this covers in physical form or any other platform apart from on VeVe itself. So quickly before we move on to talking about the comic itself, I want to let you guys know that I have a spreadsheet linked down in the description with all the resources that I've used and would recommend when it comes to VeVe. These people have created content that really helped me navigate this space, and you can find links to YouTube channel, websites, as well as their Twitter accounts, so definitely check out their content. I also have a record of the comics that have dropped on VeVe with each comic's series, edition size, and significance. This on the same spreadsheet linked down in the description, and this on a different tab. Luke Cage is the name that's actually legally changed from Carl Lucas, and he's a main hero in the story, of course, as he makes his first appearance in the comic world. This is under the antagonists are the Rivals and the Diablos, which are actually gangs involved in Luke's life. He was part of the Rivals and often got into gang fights against the Diablos. The significance here is that this is Luke Cage's first appearance, and he's the first black superhero to get his own comic series. Now, a little bit about his background. As a result of doing crime and being affiliated with gangs, he was sent to prison where he was subject to experimentation by scientists using a variant of the super soldier process. Experiment went wrong, and it caused Luke Cage, who was named Carl Lucas at the time, to have his cells undergo mutagenic growth, and he developed super strength and impenetrable skin. With his newfound powers, he escaped prison and decided to use his powers for profit, and it started a hero for hire business where he would help anyone that paid enough money. This is of course Luke Cage's first appearance, and he's a pretty popular superhero, being ranked 34th best comic character through a poll conducted by Wizard magazine, and he's also ranked the 15th best Avenger. It is a book that was very relevant in those times, as this comic addressed the issue of racism and unethical medical experiments, which was a major issue at the time of release, with the Tuskegee experiments being revealed to the public a month after the comic dropped. There's a Netflix series about him called Luke Cage that ran for 2 seasons. He also appeared in other Netflix shows, including Jessica Jones and The Defenders. There's potential that he can make it to the movies too, as quick spoiler alert for Spider-Man No Way Home, Matt Murdock, also known as Daredevil, made a brief appearance in the show, the same actor from the Netflix series, starring in the Marvel movie. So there's potential there, and I'm sure the Marvel team will introduce more characters from the Netflix shows at some point into the movies. Now onto the physical comics value. Go Collect, which is a website that displays the fair market value of certain gradings among other features, listed a 9.6 rated comic as having a fair market value of $10,000. Most eBay listings are between $200 and $1,500. So this is more valuable than many of the comics that you can find on VeVe, and you can refer to the comic tier lists from many of the comic focused content creators in the VeVe space. My personal favorites are from Boodle NFT, which you can see on the screen right now, and Sleeping Comics, who has a great website which you can find in the spreadsheet linked in the description. Here are all the sources that I used to put together this video, so if you want to check out more about the character or the storyline, these are the websites that you guys can go through. We saw how Captain America 117 got treated after the drop, and now it's sitting at 24 gems, which is pretty low in my opinion for what it is, which is being Falcon's first appearance. Luke Cage isn't as widely known as the Falcon, so I think he'll be around the 20 gem mark. Especially with the market being this low right now, I don't think this comic will be too hot initially. The rare and the ultra rare look amazing, so I think they'll perform similar to the recent Amazing Spider-Man annual comic with the Monica Rambeau first appearance. Secret rares are difficult for me to predict since I don't really watch their prices often, but my guess would be that it would sit around 450. So I'd say this is a hold, especially with the long term. It will rise as Luke Cage gets more screen time, though that may be a long time away. Luke Cage is a popular character with many people reading the comics and many millions of people who have watched the series on Netflix. At that price point, there are other decent options to stack though. Personally, I prefer to invest in Captain America 117 commons or uncommons. Though I'll be picking up one common from my collection, maybe two as an investment. Once again, I think there are better options to stack like Captain America 117, but this is definitely not a bad option. I appreciate everyone taking the time to watch the video and hope that you all learned something and enjoyed it in the process. Thanks for all the support, and once again, thanks for watching and good luck for the drop.